0-0 here in the first as they kick this one away.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 16 more on that one and another first down. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's got his big tight end here. 21-0 our score after one. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. A give up the middle to Dobbins. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. 2nd and 10.
Dragon 60. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Back to throw. Leonard throwing quickly to Wilson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Garrett Wilson from 17 yards out. And the Browns are able to cut into that deficit. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
That'll put him in an even 50 receiving yards now in this first half. And it's a first down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Murray now. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. And he comes back with one complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Here's Murray. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
A gain of 13 yards.
Here's Murray.
First down,
And he's got his man on the out route. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. 2 yards left on second down from the 9. To throw is Murray. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Murray keeps it himself. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Buccaneers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
round 6. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Trap 60, trap 60. Check go.
Out of the gun now on third down. He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play that time on the catch and run. 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 25, here's second down and 2. They'll run up the gut with Dalvin. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. Okay, so they'll march backwards on the penalty there.
I don't know about you, partner. I thought that was maybe a little bit of a ticky-tack type of a call. Was that a clear block in the back when he got his man off balance? I thought that was a tough one.
He finds Wilson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Garrett Wilson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Browns are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
We're
Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing now is Murray. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
And the Buccaneers first down.
Murray changing the play. On first and 10, here's Irvin. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. Now second and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
Murray going to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage. And that throw had no shot.
Chandler counts 0 for the Buccaneer field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them to happen. He's got him in, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. Now a timeout signaled for him. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
That's another Browns first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Brings up second and 10.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Let's go now. 60 bucks. Viking 18.
The final shot before break. Leonard. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. The kick by Bass is good. And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got other heads, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills.
The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Cleveland offense ready to go. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get their running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Leonard. That is caught. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll look to throw now. First down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Operating from the gun. Leonard. That's going to be caught by Kirk. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
All right, so they'll march backwards on the illegal block in the back.
And that's always a really tough call for the official, and I tend to give the benefit of the doubt. Remember, a block from the side is legal, but that time they made the determination that that one did come in the back.
And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Murray. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Now Murray. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. Yeah, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Yeah, that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards.
2nd down and a yard.
Again, it's Johnson. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And now Murray's going to set up the throw. He's got a man. It's his fullback.
And the Bucs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
1st and goal, Tampa Bay.
Murray on the sneak. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Buccaneers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Browns 17. Will Lutz.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
The Browns drive about to get started.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
60 back. Take. Bronco 80. 18 Rattler. 18. Chap 60. Chap 60. Mustang 19. Ready.
Back to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
79 Bronco. 19 Lion. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
This one deep for Wilson. Touchdown, Browns. Garrett Wilson, his third touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Browns are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Well, yes, that's his third touchdown catch, which is very impressive, but on the scoreboard, they're still struggling.
So safe to say that without him, my goodness, yikes, they are in major league trouble. He's doing his best to try and keep them in the game.
And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wondered maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This is sort of what you would call the put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is second and less than a yard. Shotgun now from Murray. It's complete to Diggs. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That's good for a Buccaneer first to pick up of 12 yards.
A gain of 12. First down, Tampa Bay.
From the gun, Murray. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. To throw, it's Murray. This one caught by Ridley. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Again, they'll throw in Murray. Here's Johnson with a reception. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. 34 yards. And the Buccaneers add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Makes the score Buccaneers 45, Browns 23. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. And space tough to come by there, so they get maybe a yard to the 37.
37-yard line.
This is 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Let's go. 60. Rocco 80.
Back to throw. Leonard. And drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Leonard. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be 4th down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. To throw is Murray.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Here's Murray. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a 1st down.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Throwing again, Murray. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Murray. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
The fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
6 plays got him down here. This is play number 7, 3rd and goal. Murray now to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
From 6 yards away.
And the Bucs up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. Trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
79 Broncos.
Throwing to start the drive. Leonard. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 30.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he completes it to Wilson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
That's another Browns. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Bronco 80.
Back to throw. Leonard. Gesicki having in the quick throw. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Browns. First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a first and 10 as they search for a late score.
Ready up. Set up.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Here we go. Shot. Cowboy. Mustang 19. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. And that is caught. And they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit the defense and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people can...
And this is taken in at the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. the gun. Here's Murray. Under pressure, and they got to him again. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
2 straight sacks have them backed up now for a 3rd and goal.
Murray now. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
So that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Tampa Bay, they get back to 500 now as the win moves them to 7-7. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they've plummeted now to 3-11. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you cannot run what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break the chain that left you scarred from where you came into who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, I won't pretend that I know half the hell you've seen, but that don't mean it's something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run.